was out here at IAB today talking about our vision for the network of the future, the agency network of the future. We think the traditional network holding company model has been built out and has been built incorrectly. And I talked about what I view as Dentsu's last mover advantage. While we're not built out yet, we haven't built ourselves wrong yet, and focused a bit on moving away from the shareholder as the center of the model and talking about putting consumers and clients in the center and arranging a beneficial set of assets around our agencies, all designed to focus on the client. What I really wanted to talk about today was to the media and publishing partners in the room that Dentsu's open for business. We're looking for partners who see this the same way as we do, and we're a non-traditional company that are looking for people that want to come to us with ideas, and we're ready to invest in innovation that will move the ball forward and move the business forward, the industry forward, particularly in innovative ways that will help marketers. There are three things that are essentially wrong with the existing holding company model. First is that it was built for scale and not scalability. I think with the unrealized promise with scale of the big holding company models was that they were going to deliver great economies. But what you found is that with companies with every point on the map covered and these generalist agencies that don't necessarily have best of breed solutions across the breadth of what they're offering, it's very hard to be efficient. So we're talking about moving from a scale model of just getting bigger to scalability, which means that you have to be flexible and you have to be nimble. And then that informs our plans for what we add to the network. What are we trying to do as far as the services that the network should be offering to our clients and to the consumer through our agencies. And what I talked a bit about this morning was the idea that we have to be additive and complementary, that the holding company model has a lot of internal competition with it. So when you see what Dentsu's been doing, we've been adding companies like McGarry Bowen and 360i and Firstborn and Attic to our organization, and there's no direct competitors among them. They're all complementary of each other, and we're building out our assets around our clients. So we talked about moving from scale to scalability, moving from competition to being additive or complementary, and then finally what I wanted to talk about more was the idea that we're moving from a situation of common ownership to common interest, that there has to be a unifying way in which the companies that are in a network focus on problem solving and bringing to market ways and solutions for clients. So those are the three things that we've been focused on in building out our network. What I want our folks to do is, first of all, to be great on their own, to be great in their area of speciality. And then when there's the opportunity, as pulled forward by the client, to collaborate together in a broader way through our network resources, we want them to be able to collaborate. So much of this is based upon the personality and how the companies were built. And some people and some organizations are much more naturally collaborative than others. So I use the term a lot of we want to build a network of entrepreneurs. I use the term of collaborative entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur knows how to go out, do their thing, make money, create value. But more and more these days you're going to need entrepreneurs who know how to, when necessary, collaborate, work in the same sandbox with others. And that's the ultimate combination that can create a valuable network for consumers and for clients. We're nowhere near our vision yet, right? I like to say that Dentsu, even though we're 109 years old, outside of Japan, we're a startup. This network concept is really a startup, so there's still a lot to do. Some of that's going to be build to grow, and some of it's going to be buy to grow strategy. I think what's so important in our M&A model is that while so many transactions make sense on paper, when you're talking about building the kind of network that I've described, it really comes down to the DNA, the soft side of the equation, the people side of the equation. And it takes a while to get to know, whether these organizations or these people share your values. We look at M&A very much like the hiring process. We're not trying to collect a bunch of assets. We're trying to bring people into the family that we want to work with and work with over the long haul. The analogy I use is, a lot of people that, or a lot of the companies involved in M&A, everybody focuses on the wedding. We try to focus on the marriage. We try to focus on not the transaction, not the strike price, not what's going to govern the day of actually transferring the assets, but how's this going to work in the long haul? Do we share the same values? Do we share the same vision of where we're going? And if you do, and if they buy into our process, then we have something to talk about. It's kind of interesting. 4 years ago, when I started this process, we weren't very popular in the M&A community. Now I think we've built a reputation as an acquirer to be very respectful of the agencies and the operations that join us, to respect their cultures and to develop them and to help them grow. And so we're a pretty popular organization to work with right now. A lot of people want to talk to us, but unfortunately, that's one of the reasons why I want people to really get this message. Not everybody's right for us, and it comes out quickly early in the conversations. We talk with everyone. We're looking, we're hoping to talk more with the media properties and the publishers, talk about how we can collaborate in ways, potentially invest in ideas. But we talk with everyone and anyone because what we got to recognize is this industry's changed a lot. The traditional models of whether it's an agency model or a media model doesn't apply anymore, that it's somewhere in between. And so we're looking to build new roads, and we're looking for people of like mind who want to partner with us, because these are really exciting times for our industry. We're doing new things enabled by this nexus of media and content and technology, and we're really excited about the prospect pushing it forward, and excited about our prospects to finally be a player outside of Asia and outside of Japan. We actually are more heavily invested in technology than most people realize. Dentsu itself invests somewhere between $30 and $40 million a year in R&D and building out technology platforms. We have some best-in-breed technology solutions right now, whether it's net mining as a online consumer behavioral technology, or Search Ignite, which is a search management technology that we are combining to build out our own DSP platform. So when you think of Dentsu, we actually are heavily invested in building out technology platforms, particularly on the digital ad media side. And so we are interested in talking with those companies because I think it's going to be an important part of our future business. I think the opportunities are immense, and Wendy Clark is one of our clients who from Coca-Cola spoke right before me this morning, and she pointed out some wonderful things about what's happening online with online media, that actually there are more people with online computer access than there are people with access to televisions. These are the big opportunities that excite us, and what we're hearing a lot from clients is they want to understand the digital space more. They need to understand it more, and frankly, that's a big part of our responsibility as an agency and a partner, and the responsibility of the industry is to really work with our clients so that the understanding of what's possible in the interactive space goes beyond just the superficial. It's not about doing parlor tricks. It's about really deep analytics, really well thought out programs where you create value and currency online for consumers. That's what's going to extend the brand. It's activating that, people going from search, action, and share, and it's that share component where great ideas can really create currency for our partners and for our clients. So that's what we hear more about, is not so much how to get attention and interest any longer, but how to generate that dynamic between consumers who are searching for the right service or product to buy, that actually do the buying, and then what they share with people afterwards. How to get that beneficial cycle going is really at the heart of what most brands want today. I think what you're going to see from Dentsu is a push across more geographic planes. I think my premise is that we've kind of built the agency network and the agency of the future, but we built it in Japan and we never exported the model. And so the key question we have is, can we carry across what is Dentsu to other key markets across the geographic plane? And can we do that more quickly than the competition and the other organizations that are trying to reconstruct themselves and take down what they've built because it was built the wrong way can get the job done?